Hello, viewers and listeners. Welcome to In and Out with Jennie on One Radio Africa. Today's show is a follow-up interview with Lady Ann, the mother of four, on how she balances work, the house, church, everything in her life. But today's show is not about her life. Today's show is something special. Very, very special. Today she's going to talk about herself a little. That's for the intro. After that, we'll dive into the main purpose of our show for today. So let's welcome Lady Ann.
Thank you, Auntie Jennie.
You're welcome, Lady Ann.
Thank you.
Lady Ann, today's show is about you. Only you. Today, no babies, no husband. It's solely you.
That's right.
So let's know a little about Lady Ann. Let's pick up from where we left off about Lady Ann. Then we move on to today's program itself.
Okay, thank you once again. So, Lady Ann is a young Christian lady, a teacher by profession, Ada, married, 4 kids. Yeah, basically, since we are not going to talk so much about myself today, maybe that's just a little I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
My viewers and listeners, if you want to know more about who Lady Ann is, I would kindly ask you to go to our YouTube channel. You find her there and you get to know a lot more about Lady Ann. But today we are going to talk about a foundation, Adom Joypot Foundation. What is Adom Joypot Foundation?
Okay, thank you. Adom Joypot Foundation is a non-governmental organization, and our main focus is to give care and support to the underprivileged in society or within our communities.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, growing up, we see a lot of children who are going through a lot of difficulties, families as a result of either divorce or poverty or the loss of life of one of the parents, and then the lives of the children become something very challenging. And so Adom Joypot Foundation is here to give support, not just financial support, in every area that these people find themselves in, so that their lives would become better. So we go into areas like health, education, and any other issues. So normally we visit the children's home or the orphanages. We also assist those with challenges when it comes to payment of school fees. We visit those at the hospitals, and we also support widows. Yes, we support widows.
Why the name Adom Joypot?
All right. The foundation started in 2008.
Okay.
And we started with the name Joypot Foundation. It didn't have the Adom. It was just Joypot Foundation. And the idea behind the Joypot was that, you know, when you come to our African homes, you would find a pot.
Yeah.
And then we put water in. So when a visitor comes, we serve the person water. In our tradition, when you come home, the first thing we give you after welcoming you is to give you water. And we know water is life.
Yes.
And so we said, the pot that we have does not contain just water.
Okay.
But when you come to a joy pot, whatever you pick out of the pot, whether it is water, it is food, it is a dress, it is a footwear, or whatever it is, it will give you joy. So it is a pot of joy. So that was the brain behind Joy Pot. And with time, we have added Adom. So with Adom is grace. So whatever we are able to do is by the grace of God. And so we rebranded it and made it Adom Joypot Foundation.
Yes. So who are the founders of Adom Joypot?
All right. Adom Joypot Foundation was founded by 2 people, or it's been founded by 2 people. Mrs. Abna Afezimensa and then an Amachi entry. Yes. Mrs. Abda Fezi-Mensah is in the U.S. currently with their husband and then the children.
Okay.
And then I am here. You know, let me say something little about Abna.
Okay.
Growing up, she went through a lot of challenges herself with the family when it comes to finance. Okay. And there were times that she had to work as a child, so we can say child labor. Mm-hmm. There were things she had to do in order to support her mother financially. Okay. So it wasn't easy. Yeah. There were times she went to school and had to be sacked home because of school fees. And so
I even went through that
thank you.
Some time ago.
It's a difficult situation.
And it's quite traumatizing.
It is.
Quite traumatizing.
And so looking at all these things, growing up, looking at the experiences we have had, and then looking at what others are also going through, that is what made us to come together and decide that no, there is something we can do in our own small way to support other people. Okay. And so that is the brain behind Adom Joyport Foundation.
That's a wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay, we want to know your mission, your vision, and probably your objectives towards Adom Joyport Foundation.
Okay, so our mission is to provide care and support for the underprivileged in society. Okay. So we are looking at school children, we are looking at orphans, the children's home. We are also looking at the widows, like I mentioned before, street children. So everyone that is vulnerable or everyone that is underprivileged, that is what we seek to do, to provide care and support. Sometimes you might provide the support, but if it doesn't come with care, everyone needs care, love, attention. And so we are not just providing support, but we are giving you care and support. Yes.
Okay. Some projects that you've already undertaken.
Okay. Since we started, we've been to a number of places. Okay. We've been to Tomoni Children's Home. Oh, okay. It's in the eastern region, Obome. Oh, okay. We've been there a number of times to give support to them. Okay. Yes, we've been there. We've also gone to the Bojuase Children's Home.
My viewers and my listeners, those online can see the pictures scrolling on our screens. Yes.
Okay. And then we've also been able to support some individuals, like school children. Okay. There are some that we support on daily basis. Okay. Some come to school, no money for food, and they can't stay in school without food. No. Then how would they concentrate and learn? And so in our small ways, we support some of these children. Okay. But this year, 2021, when we rebranded, and we made it Adom Joyport, we decided to shake ourselves a bit.
We'll get to the shaking.
Okay.
We'll get to the shaking. You've made mention of projects you've already done.
Yes, we have other programs which are in 2021 that I have not mentioned.
Shaking
coming. All right, let's keep shaking.
We are shaking coming. We want to know your ongoing projects and upcoming projects.
All right.
So when you get to upcoming projects, then you can shake properly.
Sure. Yes, so all right. So this year, 2021, it's so interesting. Abena and I are 40 this year.
Wow.
We're born the same year.
Wow.
So Adom Joyport Foundation, the two of us decided that this year, when celebrating our birthday, there isn't going to be anything like party.
No.
We've been partying and partying.
Too much.
And enjoying all alone. But there are others out there who also need just a little of what we have. And so this year, Abena celebrated her birthday in February.
Oh, okay.
And so right from the beginning of the year, we started soliciting for funds. Okay. So we said, let's assume I'm having a birthday party. So I'm inviting you to my party. As you come, you wouldn't come empty-handed.
No.
You would come with a gift.
Definitely come with a gift.
So the gift you would have brought for my birthday party, and the drink you would take, the food you would take, which I would also provide. Let's put all that together.
Okay.
And use it to be a blessing to somebody.
That's a nice idea.
Yes. And so we started soliciting for funds, and people have been so much of a blessing to us.
Oh,
so we were able to raise money, and then we embarked on a number of projects.
Wow.
So first we went to Afienya to support 2 students who have been sent out of school. And so we helped with the payment of their fees.
Viewers, you can see the pictures scrolling on your screen. The 2 students whose school fees were paid, you can see it on your screens.
Yes. Then we had another program which was under health.
Okay.
So under health, we supported 2 people. One is a student, a final year student of Kwashiman Anglican 2.
Okay.
A very brilliant student.
Okay.
But he is sickle cell.
Wow.
And in one of the crises, he was affected with stroke.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yes, it's serious. And so he was at the stroke center of Kolebu Teaching Hospital. He has been discharged and recovering.
That's good.
But the family is struggling in terms of finance. It's not easy. And so Adom Joyport decided to support the family. So we helped the family so that the mother can start up something small to support the home, and then also use part of the money for the medical bills, because they still go for review, they do lab tests, scans, and all that. So he's recovering. Now he's able to walk, though not very well, but it's better. There's a lot of progress in his health. Then we have also supported a woman who is to undergo surgery.
Okay.
And we did that through Crime Watch. It's a program on TV. So we saw the advert, we saw what the woman needed, and then Adom Joyport decided to support her. We have also visited the Strong Women Center. It's a center for widows. Okay. It's a center for widows in Dansoman. We visited them, we gave them rice, oil, mackerel, tin tomato, essentials for the home. And these women were so excited.
Wow.
They didn't know how to express the joy when we presented these items to them. So we also went to the Strong Women Center. Then our biggest donation for the moment, we went to Huhunya.
Wow.
Huhunya. It's a children's home, and it's called Out of Grace Children's Home. Huhunya. It's close to Somanya.
Wow.
It's in the eastern region.
The name is huge.
I have heard about the name, but I didn't know where it was until I went there that day.
Actually, I have not heard of the name before. It's thanks to you today that I am getting to know the name.
Yeah, so we went to Hour of Grace Children's Home in Huhunya, near Somanya in the eastern region. And these are children that are drawn from all over the country, from the north, from Tamale, from Bolga, from Koforidua. They come from every part of the country. Wow. Some are being thrown into gutters. They get them, they pick them, then social welfare brings them to the... And very beautiful and handsome boys and girls. Wow. And they are there. So God laid it on our heart to be a blessing to them. And so we went to Huhunya to be a blessing to the children.
When you make mention of the place, the name of the place is very, very... Yes. It's scary, but it's not scary like that. As our viewers will see the pictures on our screens, yes. The Huhunya place. Yes. The Hour of Grace. Hour of Grace Orphanage. You see the pictures scrolling on your screens. Yes, and you get to know the donations they've made previously the people they've helped, all that. You see them on our screens.
So far for this year, the birthday celebration, that is what we have done.
Okay.
Yes, so starting from the 2 health issues, then the school fees we paid, and then to the Hour of Grace Children's Home. So from February to June, these are the projects we have done in relation to Abner's birthday. Yes.
Okay. So in relation to Abner's birthday, we've had a celebration from February to June.
Yeah.
From July to December is the turn of Lady Anne. So Lady Anne will tell us what she's going to do for her birthday celebration. The parties, the drinks, the gifts, the cake, whatnot. Auntie Anne says, package all that into sika, ega, kudi, lajan, to support her, because she also has projects she wants to undertake. So I'll leave the rest for her to explain to us.
So we still have a number of students we need to pay their fees.
Okay.
So there would be, as part of the project for the next 6 months, we'll be paying fees for some students. Then we would want to go back to the Hour of Grace Children's Home at Huhunya.
Okay.
One of the needs they mentioned that they really needed was mattresses.
Oh, okay.
They don't have a challenge with accommodation, but the children are many, and the mattresses they have are not enough. But at the time we were going, we didn't have enough funds to be able to add mattresses to the things that we were sending. And so we hope to be able to raise enough money so that we can go back there and then give them the mattresses. You know, when the weather is cold, you can't just put a cloth on the floor. No, it comes with a whole lot of things.
Yes.
And so we would really want to go back and then support them with that. Then we are looking at the medical bills of mothers and babies. They've been to the hospital. They've been discharged. They are no more sick, but they cannot go home because they are not able to pay their medical bills.
Wow.
So we want to look at that as well and support mothers and babies who have been detained at various hospitals so that they can go home, rest at home, be with their families. It's not easy. There's no place like home.
No
matter how your home is, it's the best place to be. It is the best place to be.
The bestest place
Thank you. The bestest.
Yes.
So that's our own English.
Yes.
Yes. So we want to let these mothers and babies go home. So we need everyone to support us so that our mothers and children can go home.
Please, my viewers and my listeners, Auntie Anne's birthday, she wants you to help her, help mothers with their babies to go home, help the Hour of Grace orphanage kids to get mattresses to lie on, help students with medical issues, students with school fees issues. So I'm appealing to all and sundry. Help us.
That's right.
We are raising funds. Raise it with us, and you'll be a blessing unto others.
Sure.
So that at the end of the day, when God is blessing, I'm not saying God is not going to bless you.
God is going to bless.
But we want your blessing to be shaken together.
That's right.
Pressed down.
Exactly.
Running over.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
That's what we want your blessings to be. So we seek your money. If you have time to, we seek your time also. When the time is come, we'll come to this same platform to let you know, and you join us so that at least we go to Huhunya. Yes.
We would still, even if the person has mattresses, maybe you have a shop where you sell mattresses, you can support us with the mattresses.
It's not only cash.
Yes.
You can support us in kind also. If you have mattresses, you have rice, you have food, oil, drinks, books, stationaries.
Yes.
You help us to help
the
needy.
Yes.
And the underprivileged, not only the needy, the underprivileged also.
Let me add this. When we are done with the 40th birthday, we have a number of projects we want to undertake.
Okay.
In 2022. And among this, we are looking at renovating some schools, very deprived schools. Some have their roof off. Some are in very bad state. So it looks big, but we know with you,
with the help,
yes, we can do it. So renovation of school building, providing chairs and tables. We don't want to see our children sitting on the floor and writing. No, it's not the best. And then to put children, or let's say the street children, into vocational training. Want to help to take them off the streets. Make a donation to the prisons. You know, last month, I had the opportunity of going to the juvenile prison on a visit. When I got there, there were tears in my eyes. Looking at these young guys, and I kept asking myself, what are they doing here? What? It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And I spoke to one of the officers, and he said they have a school. So when the children come there, they take them through school. So they have the JHS, and I think they have a vocational school as well. So he mentioned they needed books. So textbooks, exercise books, and all that. So we will be working on that as well. And hopefully next year, we would visit the prisons and then make a donation to them as well. Then we hope to also do a health screening. Yes. So look for a community. You know, we are always looking at the underprivileged, the deprived. Those of us in the cities, we also have our issues, but the ones in the deprived places are more. So,
but in the cities too, there's really deprived places in the cities as well.
If there's a deprived place, we will go there. Yes, if we identify it, we would go there. So do a health screening as well. So maybe if you're a medical person, you are a nurse or something, you can also join and support us so that we do it together for our communities and for Mother Ghana as well.
Okay. Auntie Ann. I know you are just not into only foundations. We are into entrepreneurial skills also. My people, I hope you've heard of Sure Drinks. Yes. Lady Ann will talk a little about Sure Drinks and how to get Sure Drinks and where we can get Sure Drinks. But before we get to that, concerning Adom Joyport Foundation, if someone wants to make a donation, how do they go about it?
Now we are in a technological world, and Momo works a lot. After we did the rebranding, actually we did it this year. So from Joyport to Adom Joyport Foundation. So we have our certificate now, and then we are opening a bank account. But for now, you can send Momo on 0244 773450. That is the Momo number, 0244 773450. The name on it is Ann Yeboah. Yes.
Please, the number will be rolling on our screens so that when you are ready to donate, you just take that number and donate. And if the person also wants to donate in kind also.
In kind, you can just call the same number. If you would want me to come to where you are or to meet you somewhere, when you get in touch with me, we would arrange and then meet so that whatever you have, we can pick it up.
So both Momo and in-kind donation can be done through the number that will be rolling on our screens. So Auntie Ann, we are coming to the entrepreneur side. Sure Drinks. Yes.
Sure Drinks. As the name suggests, it has to do with drinks. And this is healthy and natural drinks. So we have local drinks like Sobolo. We all know Sobolo. We have Zonkom or Lamoji. We have Asana. We have Tankwambia.
Very
good for the men. very, very good.
My men are listening. Oh, my men are listening.
You have cold, and these things are done, and the ingredients that go into it, you won't believe it, my sister. It really helps the body.
Okay.
It's good for our immune system in this era of corona COVID. And all that. It's very good for us. So I encourage you to come for Sure Drinks. Then we also do fruit juice.
Okay.
So all the natural fruit juice. Cocktail. We are into cocktail, continental cocktail. So for weddings, engagement, parties, all forms of occasions or events.
Okay.
Sure Drinks is ready to serve you. Then recently, we've added breakfast.
Wow.
So for your business meetings and any event that you would need breakfast, when you call us, we would come and be of
Sure
service.
Drinks will soon turn into Sure Drinks and Food Services.
Amen. Amen.
With the way breakfast has
chipped in. In life, you must be ready for everything.
Yes.
It was just Sure Drinks. Then one time somebody called and said, "We want to have a program. Can you do breakfast for us?" Oh, it is not of me to say no. What?
Who says no to money?
An entrepreneur, you need to.
You don't say no.
You move everywhere.
Yes.
So I said, why not? I will do it. And come and see that day.
Ah.
When you see the pictures, the videos, and what
my viewers and listeners, I will get all of it for you to see firsthand.
Yes, so that is about it. But you see, I would want to say something. Life is not all about money.
Yes.
Sure Drinks started like this. A friend was having a wedding, and I said, what can I do for this friend? So I said, okay, I'll prepare drinks for you, the local drinks, the fruit juice. He said, okay. But I said, I don't have the calabash, the pots, and those things. Is it possible to get somebody who has it so that I will prepare the drinks and then bring it? So he said, okay, I will arrange for it. And then, so that day, I prepared all the drinks. I sent the drinks. The person also brought the pots and the calabash, and then we used it. People came and they were like, are you the one who prepared it? This is very nice. So if I want some,
how do you?
You see?
Yes.
I did it for free.
Yes.
And from that day, the orders started coming. And so I was able to get money to get my own calabash,
yes,
my pots, my dispensers, and all the things that I need for the Sure Drinks bar. So we have the local bar, we have the fruit juice bar, we have the continental and everything. So that is how the blessing started. So that is Sure Drinks for you.
Thank you. So if someone wants to get in touch with Sure Drinks, how do we go about it?
It's the same number.
The same number for the donation.
0244 773450.
Thank you, Auntie Ann. Thank you very much, and wish you a happy birthday in advance.
Thank you.
My listeners and my viewers, we've come to the end of In and Out with Jennie, and we say thank you and God bless you as you donate both in kind and in cash to help Adom Joy Ports Foundation to be a blessing unto others. Until we come your way again next time, it's In and Out with Jennie.